bearing in mind that 5k is not really a lot, but there is something that you can do with it. You can start, number one, by selling second-hand clothes or shoes, and here is whereby you will start by selling a few pieces. You can identify someone who sells in bales, then you go there and pick a few pieces from them, or maybe a person who sells second-hand clothes in wholesale, and then you just tell them you don't want a full bale, but you want to pick a few pieces. Yes, there are always people who usually there are people who buys in bales, then they come and resell in pieces. So after picking your pieces, you must know, where am I going to sell them? You can maybe sell in door to door, or you can hawk around, or you can sell on your phone, on internet, and then you do deliveries, or either you can visit your nearest shopping center and then you sell there. First, identify the gap which is there, or you identify the season which we are in right now or currently, then sell clothes which are related, or shoes which are related to that season. Don't start big, start with a few pieces, then maybe you can add as you proceed. The other one which you can do with 5k is the smokies and eggs business, and even 5k is too much for this one, because you can get a tray maybe at, let's say, 430. Get a few pieces up, start with a packet of smokies, then get a few tomatoes, a few eggs, and if you don't have that stand for selling the eggs and smokies, you can start with a foil. Get a good bucket, get a good foil so that they get to keep them warm, and then you walk around selling. And I also believe in the juakali we do have modified small carts, those ones for selling the smokies and eggs. You can get yourself the small one which you can carry around with your hand. The other one is the fruit salad and fresh juice, and this one you can do actually from your home. Just get a few fruits, you can blend them and pack them into into containers, and you can cut some salad and you pack them cleanly into containers, then you go around selling. You must know how to market yourself. Another one is the phone accessories. You can get a few covers and maybe stickers, phone stickers, and these are very cheap by the way to get on wholesale. Then you can just go around selling, or you just go to somewhere in your shopping center, look for somewhere maybe near a busy road junction, and just sell them. Then you can also do home baking. You can bake a few cakes, a few mandazis, then you sell them. But know how to market yourself. You can market yourself online, or you can walk around selling. Another one is making of a liquid soap and detergents, and we've all seen people who come around to our homes maybe with containers of soap selling. They have made that at home, then they are coming around selling. Or you can even look for orders, maybe if it's like offices, church, you just approach them. You can even create a small business card, tell them that you do make liquid soap and detergents, and you would like to be supplying to them, give them some discounts or some offer. Then you can start, you can put a small grocery. 5k is not much, so you might not be able to stock a wide variety, but with 5k you can start with like 2 to 3 varieties. You can start with kales, spinach, mbogas, and then grow over time. With this one, you don't even need to have like a shop or somewhere. You can just go to the local market and you just sell there. Then you can do selling of groundnuts and popcorns, and we've seen people doing this, by the way, walking around with a bucket of groundnuts and popcorns. Then you can also do online tutoring for school students, especially during the holidays. You can just identify maybe certain students, talk to their parents, and I believe parents will be willing to pay for these. You can tutor them in maybe subjects like sciences or mathematics. And is coffee hawking, whereby you do prepare some coffee from your home, then get a flask, and you don't have to get an expensive one. In fact, flasks are very cheap. You can get a big one even at, I think, around 1,000 shillings or 800. Then you just go around selling your coffee and identify where there are a lot of people or where they are busy, like in bus stations like that. And also early in the morning or in the evening, these are the best time for hawking coffee. And you can even accompany them with some snacks like mandazis, and people will always buy. We've seen people who do come around in the evening or early in the morning selling this, and people always buy. And finally, leave a comment on the comment section. I will be very glad to hear from you. Let me know more ideas which you think one can do with 5K, and let me hear your thoughts on these ideas. Also remember to like the video and to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that whenever a video is uploaded, you be the first one to receive it. So this matters most to me. Yes, and I value your comment a lot.